Hello everybody, my name is Austibogo and welcome back to Ninghan Farms. It's been a little while since I've actually recorded a video on Ninghan Farms. Actually like probably about a month. Ricky Bogo must have missed us, so he needs his feed of course. Hey Mr. Ricky Bogo. I bet he's hungry, it's been a month since we fed him. Anyway, today it's raining. Beautiful, lovely weather for everything. I mean, it's nice for our crops, but everything else is kind of a pain because it's loud, it's wet, it's kind of crazy. But there is one thing that the rain is good at, and that's making mud, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. So, in the last episode, which was actually about a month ago, this little dirt pit, it looks more like tar or asphalt. This is supposed to be dirt. This dirt pit was in the last episode as kind of like a teaser toward this episode. This episode was actually planned out like a month ago. So I am a little bit late to record, but there's been so many things with trucking and all that and ITC and Christmas, and it's been really busy, but I'm happy to be back on Ninghan's Farms for sure. So basically what we need to do is pull out the versatile over here. We're going to need to run down to the shop and pick up some stuff to go mudding. And also I did, before I recorded this video, I fed the sheep and gave them some water, so they're all good. And we also do have some pallets of wool to sell, so if we get to it, we'll sell some wool and hopefully make some money, because we were at $50,000 last time you saw our bank account, and now we're at 17 because mudding equipment is expensive. But basically what I was thinking was putting it over back behind this shed, like this little alleyway over here that's straight in front of us, because I mean we almost never go through here and it's kind of just some empty space, and it'll be fun to go mudding. I'm kind of excited. I saw this mod on ModHub because I was just looking for a nice mod to show off in a video, and that the real mud, I think it is, popped up, and I was like, that looks like a really cool mod. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is we're gonna have some equipment on this trailer, and then we're also gonna have a water tanker, so then we can actually make the mud that we're gonna need to pull home. So I'll probably put the Valtra on the water tanker and then have the versatile haul the other equipment, and on the way up there we can just put the Valtra on the equipment trailer here. Come on Valtra, don't fall off. There we go, parking brake set, we can turn it off. We'll fold up these ramps here. Awesome. Fun fact about this video, if you would have seen my setup tour, you'll know that I just got a new monitor. This is the first ever video that I've recorded using this new monitor, and basically what I do is I have my new monitor set out right in front of me. You'll have to see it in my setup tour, and I use that to play the game, and I see the game right now. And then to the right of me I have my laptop, which shows OBS and Audacity and also Discord as I'm recording, so it's super cool. I can just glance over, make sure everything is good. So it is just super nice to have two monitors. I'm pretty excited too because I haven't played Farming Simulator like in a long time, which I'm getting a little bit used to the braking. The only thing, I have a Logitech G920, the only thing about it is the brake pedal is really stiff, so sometimes I'll find it kind of hard to brake. So like in American Truck Simulator you have your braking sensitivity, I turn that almost all the way up. And I was having some problems with my computer running hot. I think I've sorted those, so there shouldn't be as many frame drops in the videos now. I say that, and here's one right now. So I went into the settings of my computer, the power options, and now the fans are supposed to be running like a lot faster and stuff, and my computer shouldn't be running as hot. So hopefully we won't have as many frame drops. There's the sprayer that we used, I think it was the last episode, and there is all the equipment that I've just bought. So I have got a four-wheeler, which of course we'll use for the mudding, and then I've also got a bobcat skid steer, which I think will come really in handy for our sheep and clearing out them, and also giving them some hay and clearing out their pallets and stuff. And then we have the water tanker, which the water tanker is needed to make the mud. And I'll have a link in the description to all these mods if you want to check them out. Okay, so I think the first thing we'll do is we'll connect to the water tanker here. It's a cool water tanker, and I think my favorite part is the hitch, how it's that kind of turquoise, and as well the landing gear here. Nice little touch. So we'll just go ahead and park the Valtra off to the side here, and we'll hop into the bobcat. Now, if I remember right, which this has been a month, remember, since I've planned out this video. I think this bobcat is on ModHub. I think. Don't quote me on it though. And it's got its own little bobcat shovel or bucket. That's a cool little bobcat. So we'll go ahead. I think we'll put the bucket kind of in the front of the low loader. And then we'll go grab the pallet forks. And I'll try and drive kind of carefully because I don't want stuff flying off. One thing that they really need to add in Farming Simulator is some sort of belts or chains or something that you can attach equipment on, which I know some modders have worked on it and they've put where you can have straps over your equipment. But I think what really needs to happen is Giants needs to come in and make that happen, because that would be absolutely amazing. Because I mean, they have all these low loaders and stuff, but you have no way to tie down your equipment. Well, the bobcat's a little crooked, but I think it'll do. Before we take this four-wheeler onto the trailer, I want to try it out. So off we go. Steering is pretty tight. Oh, getting a little bouncy there. Doesn't really have much sound. It does go fast though, and the steering is very tight. This is like, wow. It stays on the road better than like a race car would. It's fun. It's a fun little machine for sure. Alright, we better put it on the trailer before we crash anymore. Should be good to go. Okay, and we'll roll on out of here. I think what I'll do is I'll put the Valtra on a worker following me, and then that way I can kind of control how fast I drive with the low loader and stuff, so stuff doesn't start flying off. So we'll just drive home and start making some mud. There we go. Okay, so I've just messed around with our trailer and I've tried to put some dirt in it, but it didn't want any dirt in the trailer. So now I've just got the bobcat and I've tried to put dirt in the bucket and it's worked, which looks more like asphalt, but we'll call it dirt. Well, this will be fun. Come on, little bobcat, you can do it. There we go. I'm honestly kind of thinking, I wonder if we should have got a tracked bobcat. I feel like it would have had a little more advantage over these hills, and then it wouldn't get stuck. Good thing it's got a front loader, or a little arm. Would you call it a front loader if it was on a skid steer? I guess you could call it a lift, or a boom, or an arm, something along those lines. But the good thing is we made it back all in one piece, and the Valtra is just chilling over there with its nice full water tanker. Now, the theory is you're supposed to put a bunch of dirt on the ground and then you drive over it while the water tanker is spraying, and it's supposed to turn it into mud. And apparently you can get stuck in the mud and it's just like mud in real life, but like right now it's just dirt, and so you can't really get stuck in it. So my main mission for today is to get this little thing stuck in the mud. It's gonna be nice too having this bobcat around for the sheep. Oh, there we go. I'm getting good at this. Spread this dirt all over the place. There we go. That was good dirting. Now I'm not sure if you can get a trailer that will work with this dirt mod. I didn't really read up on it that much. I just thought that our class trailer would work, and I would just, you know, kind of fill it up and then go over here and dump it. And that's getting a little heavy. But I like this way too. We get to use our nice new bobcat, an 8.63 turbo high flow. I've heard that bobcat is actually like a really tough brand, and they're supposed to like make it through everything, like some of the toughest skid steers on earth or something. I don't know, we'll put this skid steer up to the test. Right now it's doing pretty good. It gets stuck though, it's the only problem. I should have got those tracks. I did, of course, put the beacon. You had an option for a beacon. You need the beacon. In fact, we'll turn it on. The beacon is very important to me. Now, the way that it's going right now, we're going to spend a lot of money on this dirt. So that's my only worry, is how much money we're going to have. But we should, at the end of the year, have a huge soybean harvest from field 36 up here. And it's getting time. It's getting close to getting ready to harvest. I was looking at my field over here. This field number 11. This canola looks like it's ready, but it's not quite. It's still at 66%, or it's still growing. It's a 66% fertilizer, and I think in some areas 100, yeah, like over here. And I'm hoping, I know precision farming came out. I'm hoping in the next series we're doing, which is going to be the northern coast, I'm hoping that we can use precision farming. Now, with that series, I do want to do something a little bit different that I've done before. I want to start out with like close to nothing and like really old equipment, because I kind of want to just like build up, get to where I'm proud of my equipment. Like right now, equipment's kind of handed to me almost. Like we got that huge 9RX John Deere, that was kind of handed to me. So I want to build from the ground up a nice big farm, and that's hopefully what the northern coast is going to be. And also I do want to run seasons on it. And what I've done for seasons in the past, and in this Ninghan series, I've done 6 days per season. And I don't know, is that too long? Because you can either do 3 days or 6 days or 12 days or 9 days, I think. It's kind of in threes. I feel like 9 days is too long. 3 days, I don't know if that'd be too short. So let me know your opinion down in the comments. So far, so good. This dirt is doing pretty good. I think it's better if we go backwards. I was kind of going forwards like this, but then we kind of get stuck on the dirt. So I think it's better if we pour it out backwards. But I'll try not to get too stuck, and we'll try and do a time lapse of this.
You're the night sky trying to make me see your stars, but the dark gets so lonely. Now I see violet, I can feel silence. In the dark's all that I see. When your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sound, I'll find violet in your eyes.
It is starting to rain some, so I don't know if it's gonna make the dirt mud by raining, or if we still have to put our water tanker out. I've put quite a bit of dirt. What I want to do now is I just want to put a pile. Just have a pile of dirt, mud, and see if I can like kind of ramp it maybe with the four-wheeler. So I'll just put like 1 or 2 scoops, maybe 3, in just one spot, and I think that'll be pretty fun. See, I might do the pile kind of off to the side here, so then we still have kind of our regular mud play area and not just a pile in the middle of it all. Yeah, I'll probably do about 2 scoops, and that should be good. There we are, one big pile of dirt. We can go ahead and just put the bobcat up. I'll probably just park it kind of over here off to the side, and then we'll take it over to the sheep area after a while. And I have looked at the map too. Our grass field is ready, but the only problem is it's raining right now. So what I wanted to do with it in the first place was do silage with it, and we probably still could do that today. I don't know, with the rain, it's kind of a tricky situation. Okay, now I have no clue what's going on here. Okay, well let's just kind of see what happens here. Oh, you have to hold I. So I think we're making mud here. Not quite sure, it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. Oh yeah, we've made mud. I think if we just go through here a few times with this tanker, we should get all pretty good mud. So yeah, you just hold I and it makes mud. Oh no, we've made mud in our barn. We might clear that out later with the skid steer. Can we get out of this situation? Or are we just stuck completely? Come on, tractor, pull! Okay, I have a new tactic. If we just go back up to the pile of dirt, it should just make mud, right? It's gonna be a big old mud pit through here. Alright, I think a few more passes. Our tractor is getting really dirty. It's gonna need a wash after this. And this tanker is just leased. We didn't buy it because I think it was like 25,000 or something, which was too expensive for us. I can definitely tell that there's mud here now. Whoever the author of this mod is, done a great job with making it to where the wheels slip and stuff, because that's awesome. Oh no, we're getting stuck with the tractor. I'm curious on how the four-wheeler is gonna do, because this tractor is already struggling. It's so cool what mod authors can do. Okay, well I think once this whole tanker is empty, which will be pretty soon here, then I think we'll be pretty much good to go. We still got our little ramp there. It's not completely mud, but I mean, that's okay. I'll probably just return this to the shop now because we're not going to be using it anymore. And we'll go ahead and rinse off the Valtra because it's a dirty little tractor now. Alright, there we go. Here we go, Valtra. This is a beautiful tractor. I love like the way it's painted, just black on black. It's very beautiful to me. Nice and clean and shiny and ready to go. Could use some fuel actually. Do we have a fuel place? I think we do over here. Watch out, Mr. Ricky Bogo. Don't get ran over. Oh yeah, and before I do forget, Digger, who was the creator of my sign mod, came out with a new version of the sign that's supposed to be better. So I took out the old version of the sign, and we should see an Austibogo sign. Here it is. Yeah, it's a new sign. So he told me that it was better, which I haven't actually tried it out yet, but we'll try it in today's video. So let's see, we had one sign here, another sign on this side of the farm, I think. And now our tractor's completely refueled. We can take off, and I think I'll go ahead and just put the mowers on there. We're not going to mow today, but we should be able to mow within the next couple of episodes. We'll just go ahead and get it all ready. Alright, we'll turn the Valtra off, and then we'll get in our four-wheeler and go mudding. Alright, Mr. Yamaha, it's time. Now, I'm hoping, yeah, it's getting stuck a little bit. I can definitely feel the mud. It's a little bit jittery. Yeah, it's struggling a little bit through the mud. Man, this thing's dirty now. Took one pass and now we're like completely dirty. It struggles for sure through the mud. That's crazy. This is fun. This is unique in Farming Simulator. Adding some mud to Farming Simulator. How fun it is. This is a farming game and we're sitting here mudding. That's awesome. Okay, let's see if we can make it up the hill. Yeah, kinda went up the side of it. We'll go and try again. It's kicking up a lot of mud. Come on, Mr. Four-Wheeler. Up the hill. Nice little ramp there. I want to test something. If we can get going fast, and I mean like 50 mile an hour fast, how fast can we go through the mud? So if we can do a nice little spin around here. There we go. Pedal to the metal, let's go. Oh, going almost 60. Holy. Well, that's what it does. Whenever you go 60 through a mud pit. It flies everywhere. Now, the ultimate challenge. Can we get this thing stuck? I'm going to turn four-wheel drive off for this. It really likes its four-wheel drive. Because now we're just spinning. Come on, four-wheeler. Make the mud fly. Oh, are we stuck? Yeah, I think we're about stuck. We're not going anywhere. I'm trying to pull out of this. Good job, four-wheeler. You've done good. You are muddy. It is so muddy. The tires aren't, which is weird. You would think they'd be the dirtiest. This is actually a really well-modeled four-wheeler with how dirty it is. Well, we can officially say we're mudders. Now it's time for four-wheel drive and we'll get out of here. Now, this is a four-wheeler, so it's not like the tractor where we have to wash it clean. Four-wheelers are meant to be dirty. So we're going to keep it dirty. It'll be our trophy for saying that we mud and we are mudders. And I think I have the perfect spot in this little shed for it. You've done good, four-wheeler. And of course, I had to go green with it because I wouldn't be Austibogo if I didn't go green with it. So what we'll go ahead and do is put up all this equipment and then we'll run over to the shop and see if we can't make a little bit of money, because we spent over 3/4 of our bank account today just on mudding stuff. So we kind of need to make a little bit of money, so we'll take that wool down to the sell point that I have parked over there on the other side of the farm.
I've been
deeper, but I have to stay afloat. It's not easy. Be a person you don't want. Can somebody take me other thing? Going to do. Where's the life I? Where's my childhood? Is this called living? I don't know. Where's the life I? Where's my childhood? Is this called living? I don't know.
Well, we've made it to the spinnery here. I've never actually been here, so this is pretty exciting. Let's see how much money we get. 6,000. That's not bad at all. And if you're wondering why our truck is so dirty, I decided to take it for a spin in the mud. It was fun though. I did get stuck. I did use super strength to get out. It was fun, but now our equipment is dirty, so I'll have to take it home and wash it. But anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy this mud, and I really do like the mud. I think it's an awesome mod. There'll be a link down in the description if you want to download it. But thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe while you're down there. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.